It's February 6, 2014. This is a very special rant because some of the ladies of Power 106 believe that dating in LA is just a crapshoot.
It is a crapshoot.
And a whole bunch of bullshit.
It is a lot of bullshit.
So what I'm going to do is... Y'all know Yessie, Jenny, and Ashley. Let me know what's up. Bye.
Well, why is it bullshit, Ashley? Let's tell them why it's bullshit dating here.
Dating in LA is bullshit because there's so many women with big fake titties and fake ass that give BJs within 5 minutes of the first date. So real women that are successful and have careers and are the bee's knees don't even get a chance because we don't want to sit there and be like, shut up! Right off the bat.
Wait, where can I meet these girls that give the BJs and the big fake titties?
Wait. No, I think guys, okay, look. I think guys just have it way too easy. Like, they're like, why am I going to put in work for this girl when this girl
is giving it to me
so easy?
I think most men in LA are
general.
We women are we're givers by nature, okay? Women are
blessings.
This is all blessings right here, and we are givers by nature. So like most men, most men automatically just want one thing, especially here in LA. You know, these men are go-getters and they want to go get
easy.
Our punani.
You don't want to take the time to get to know someone or be a gentleman or walk on the right side and straight or open my door.
What about this though?
There's no more chivalry.
What about this though? I mean,
no more.
Couldn't you say that those dudes who are thinking like that, they should just move on to the next one? You're saying all men you've met are like that?
No, in LA. The LA men.
Listen, I grew up in Orange County. If I stayed in Orange County, I probably would have been married right now.
Me
all
too.
of my friends in Orange County are married with kids, and if I would have stayed my ass out there, I would have been married with kids.
If I was in the IE,
but I
I'd
decided
have
to be a career woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And try to find a dude out here with the same values that I have and morals.
But think about it. I think maybe your friends who live down there, their value system's a little bit different. Their priority might be to be married. It's not to have a career and empower themselves. You guys obviously took the decision to do that. Hold on, I'm not bashing you at all. You guys you have something you want to do. You went for it, and you said, I'm not going to get tied down by just getting into some marriage, having kids, because that's the rhythm or the culture of where I'm from.
I get that.
So naturally, you've already leveled up from the regular people because you have a different focus than them. So now it's about finding the people with the same focus.
Well, we need to find those men with those same focus and find that same level, because I don't seem to see any out here.
And like, do you ever find that men out here are all about the networking? Like, they want to date you, and then halfway through they're like, oh, so how can you help me? And it's like, bro, I don't know you. This is our first date, and I'm not going to help you because I don't know you. What the fuck?
Thank you.
Ugh.
Do we need to say any more?
I think we've said it all.
No, you need to say more.
Keep it going.
What?
What do you mean? Wait, so realistically, for the fellas again, so the biggest complaints are most men just want to have a flip off with y'all, nothing really substantial. So when they meet someone like you who's just, you're trying to meet somebody a little bit more worthwhile, you're saying all men are just looking for that.
Well, out here,
Out here,
nobody wants to put in
So
work.
in Miami it's different?
I mean, I don't know. I don't live in Miami. I live in LA. So I don't know. But I'm just saying from what I've seen, that's what it is. Like, people don't want to put in work.
So who do you, in your mind, who is that? What kind of man are you looking for?
A man who has chivalry.
Yes.
A man.
So he doesn't have a coat in this coat?
Good relationship with their
Did
mom.
I say that wrong?
No, chivalry. Yeah,
chivalry.
I was just messing. Not shivering.
Yeah.
Chivalrous.
Chivalry.
Excuse my English.
English.
Thank you. You know what I mean?
So you want a gentleman? A gentleman.
Yeah.
Not someone like, hey, yes, you. All right, what you trying to do?
Yo, ma.
What you trying to do, mama?
And
hey,
it's
mama.
Yes, and those Instagram comments. Don't even let me get started.
The thirst.
The thirst.
Oh,
them lips,
But that's Instagram. That's not.
But still.
Well, here's my next question. Where are you going to meet men?
I mean, anywhere. Like, if you can meet a guy at the club, first of all.
No.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
You can meet a girl at the club.
If you go to a bar, guys are so shy. Like, guys won't approach women anymore. It's like so easy if you approach a girl and like, hey, what's up? Like, my name is so and so. Easy conversation instead of like, ma, look at that ass girl. Like, come on, like, just approach women in different ways.
And as a woman, if you approach a guy, they usually think you're coming off too strong, and they're not.
You're
into
too forward.
It. Yeah.
Absolutely. So if the guy's not going to approach us, and we're not going to approach a dude.
So it's a stalemate.
If you and I were at the bar and I came up to you, you wouldn't think I'm forward? You wouldn't think I'm too forward?
Because I don't look at shit like that. I think a lot of people, and that's probably the problem you guys have with most dudes who are on this level 1 type shit.
No, I'm looking for level 10.
Exactly,
so
that's what I'm saying.
You're level 10, right?
I'm on level 15, bro.
I'm going to places where people are level 10.
I don't look at people and say, oh, why is she talking to me? That's too much. I'm like, oh, it's a
I
human.
don't know, dude. I think you would. I definitely think you would judge me quick.
No, I've had.
If a girl walks up
your story
to you
has holes. I
hit on you.
I've had girls come up to me in a bar and say, start talking to me, and I never went like, oh, what the hell is going on here?
No, but immediately in the back of your head, you're like, oh yeah, she wants this.
Guys like shade.
Yes.
Not at all.
Me.
No. I don't say that they want it, because if it starts off like, oh hi, like do you know this band or whatever that you're here to see? Oh yeah, it's cool. Like, oh yeah, you from here? Yeah. I'm not. If they come up and they're like, hey, what's up? That's different. Obviously, I'm like, okay, so it's on. This one doesn't even know up from down. But like, if it's just someone having a conversation, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, then whatever. But I don't see like, okay, well now this is what I gotta do so I could get mines in. Because you know there's ones for that.
Okay, but that's you. But I'm saying, like, the majority of the men out here that I've encountered myself, and I'm pretty sure you guys too, are like that.
So really, I think, like I said, where are you going to meet him? I think we need to go new places.
I do go to places. I'd go to various.
Go to Target,
places.
man. You know what I'm saying?
I go to Whole
Those dudes in them red polos.
Men assume that all girls up here are the bougie bitches, where it's like we're nice girls who are career oriented and we'll bake you a fucking pie for your birthday and shit like that. You know, we're nice girls, but then people look at us and like, oh, she's a LA bitch, and that's why. It's like, don't assume. You know what I mean?
It's absolutely
there
true.
are nice women out there. Who
there
are
smart. Very nice women here in LA who are looking for that one guy to not judge us right off the bat because of who we are and what we do.
Oh, exactly.
Yep.
That's all we're saying. And most men can't handle that.
Corey's talking shit off the
Corey brought up a good point. Is like you're saying that these dudes look at you like, oh, well then they're just like one of these LA blah blah blah. But aren't you just doing the same thing to the men? You look at them and then you just label them.
No, I give them a chance and then they always prove me wrong.
Absolutely.
Where was the last guy? Who was the last dude that was an example of this kind of guy that you interacted with?
That homeboy that gave me his resume halfway through our date.
All right, where did you meet him?
I talked on Big Boy's Neighborhood about this. I met him on Tinder a week after my breakup.
Okay, Tinder though.
All right.
So being
you
honest.
can't complain.
But in her defense, though,
you're on an app that should just be called I Want to Fuck.
But in her
2 weeks
defense, though, I've had a dude recently. Have a dude was like, "Yo, I think you're fly. I just want to take you out." Blah blah blah. Then we go out on a date, and he was just like, "So, you know, Big Boy's hilarious, man. I sent in a tape for Big Boy to be on phone taps a while ago." I was like, why are we here?
I think that's part and parcel of what comes along with being.
So I'm excluded?
No, not at all. I'm saying it's probably a little bit.
I think that
I'm saying it's a little bit harder though, because you can't people are gonna automatically assume because that you have elevated status, you're doing stuff on the radio that you can do something for them, and that just comes with it, unfortunately.
But Jenny and I, we work in the same building, and she gets approached just as much as well because they're looking at her IGs and she's seeing like she's making fashion blogs and she's doing moves and she's at this place and she's at that place. So they're going to approach her just as much as they're probably going to approach me the same way.
I went on a date with one guy one time, and he's like, since you work at Power, can you hook me up with tickets for Powerhouse? And I'm like, what? No.
You guys should just date someone who doesn't even know what Power is.
I know, but I'm saying,
where do you find
those?
LA?
Go by the KFI building.
They are
radio. I love working here at Power, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing for us dating or anything like that. I think it's just about a man being secure enough.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with.
Well, it seems like all the things you guys talk about people trying to use you to get over.
Right. So regardless of what we do, we could be working for the water district. It doesn't matter.
But hey, no one's looking. But in all honesty, yes, no one's looking at someone in the water district. Hey, I'm gonna get my water bill.
Hey, it's a recession. People need jobs.
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you need a job, and if you got a hookup, then you got the hookup.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, a man needs security. Like, he needs to be secure in his own manhood.
Tell him.
To be able to approach women who are like us that are successful. That's what I'm saying.
Another example is my roommate. She doesn't work in the industry, and she has just as much trouble dating as I do.
But is it for the same reason? Because from what I hear, the 3 examples you gave about people trying to use where you work to improve their situation, are we going to go a little bit deeper in like
or guys that want it within 5 minutes, who
are just horny? Just
no. Like what we've encountered, me and my roommate, is that just guys don't want to put in work. Like, we're nice girls,
they don't want to
and they don't want to put in work. They're like, well,
then you don't need that. That's what I'm saying.
I know that,
but the majority of those men here are literally there's more of those type of men out here in LA because this is a city of like beautiful people and Hollywood and go-getters and this, that, and the third, that nobody really wants to put in the work. No one really wants to stop and smell the roses,
right?
put in work to meet a woman. At least that's how I feel about
me too.
I think basically what it sounds like is you're looking for more evolved men, because it seems like the issue is more that you're dealing with a lot of immature men who either aren't secure enough or have a clear understanding of who they are, so they'll come at you for the wrong reasons. So
plus,
really,
women mature a lot faster than men.
Oh, of course.
So our age group, our maturity level is a lot higher than most men. So that's why we be talking to boys instead of the real men.
So like, hey, fellas, if you're watching this, if you read a mad books, you know what I'm saying, you're into chivalry, and you're down to put in work, you're down to pull out a chair.
I promise you it'll be all worth it.
It's worth
I know.
it.
Hey, these are beautiful women right here. Y'all are slipping because y'all just want to get it in. Okay?
Men of LA, be patient, because the end result is the shit. Yeah, man.
That's the rant, y'all. You see that? Dust your shoulders off. Ladies are taking over.
Done.
Later.